All right, the day is finally here. My S21 Ultra 5G phone from Samsung finally came in. I bought it a couple weeks ago when they had a premiere for the phone, direct through Samsung, and they gave you an allotment of money that you could use. They probably had a name like Samsung Bucks or Points or something like that, and you could use it to get different accessories, not a charger, but different accessories with the Samsung phone. So I decided to go with these three items here. I figured I could either use them or someone in my family or friends could use them. The smart tag. This is a little Bluetooth enabled tag that you pair with the phone, and you could put it to your car keys. You could put it on your cat. You could put it on anything really that you want to keep track of in the event that you do lose it. It is connected to the app in some way. I don't know how the technology works, but they're saying it's low power, low wavelength. You don't have to charge it or anything. And I guess if you do, you could charge it through the phone with the, what do you call it? The wireless charging. You know that the phone does have that ability to charge like the buds or the item. I don't think it could charge another phone. This is not like a huge tech heavy review. This is coming from an average person's point of view on accepting these products. So I know that this you could put on your keys or something to keep track of. Make sure that you don't lose it. That's the smart tag. They have different iterations of their buds. These are the second generation. The first one, people were talking about the buds being difficult to fit, in their ear and stuff like that. So I didn't get those particular buds, but I do want to open these and take a look at them and see what they look like, because I've only seen them in photographs on the website. Don't want to cut myself. Probably should use a better tool. Let's see if we can get them open. Oh, no, I gotta get the bottom as well. I'm just gonna do that. Make sure I get that off camera. Let me just pause here. Okay. So these are the Buds Plus. They're not AirPods, they're Buds. Earbuds Plus. So these also have to be charged. I wonder if this is a USB or something to charge it. Yeah, that's what that looks like to me. So let's take it out just to be sure. These are little ear silicone parts, I guess, for the actual earbuds. I guess they were the little replacements. There's a few of them. It looks like two sets of them. And there's two, replacement sets for the rubberized earbud. Let's open this up and see what they look like. Oh, wow. And there's a color indicator to tell that they do look to need charging. And my computer instantly recognized that it was a device that wants to pair. They look really fancy. And it tells you left and right. You have the R indicator on the inside of the earbud. It's hard to see because it's, like jet black. Let's see, I will put it in my ear. Feels extremely comfortable. I don't know if I'd be running around with it, but feels very comfortable for the purpose of music and phone calls, which is what I got it for. I'll make sure that I charge this when we are complete. And the third freebie that I got with it, or what I used my points for, was this on-the-go Xbox or online cloud gaming, kind of like little mini system. I just thought it was fun. And then there's the phone itself. I'm coming from the LG Stylo 4. It is a pretty large phone, and it has a stylus, and that's why they call it the Stylo 4. Samsung does have a smart pen that you can use with this phone, but it does not have it like on board or hidden in the phone like this one does, which, you know, adds weight to this phone. But this phone, or this box at least, is pretty heavy. So let's see. Wow. Yeah. It is heavier than the phone that I currently have, the LG Stylo 4. Now, it's not an apples to apples comparison. The LG Stylo 4 is far and away below the standard of the what is it? SG1? Let's see. S21 Ultra 5G. So this is more of a pedestrian phone, and this is definitely like a luxurious high-end phone. This is the top-end flagship phone from Samsung, which is a direct competitor of Apple and everybody else. And this is, you know, just a common phone made by a, provider, LG. They make many electronics just like, Samsung does, but they're not heralded as a like a full-fledged flagship phone. So I'm just going to turn these two around. You'll see this is an outdated setup with only the one camera, and the Samsung now has a multi-camera display. So you could see old to new. It did get thinner. The design is fairly thin. So the weight, something I'll just have to get used to. So let's dig into the phone. We have tape to peel off. The back of the phone has a matte black finish. Ooh, yeah, that looks nice. And the cameras are, let's see, there's a wide lens, I don't know, I guess a regular camera, and so like a small, medium, large, or a really distant medium 10x and a 3x zoom. And it looks like a little laser there. I'm not a camera expert by any means, but this is me just turning on the phone for the first time. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I pressed the side of the phone like on any Android phone just to turn it on. I have a button on the side. And we're doing this all at the same time here together just to see how long everything takes. I'm not going to get into the minutia of the phone, but this is just like an introduction to the phone, what it looks like and what you get when you open your box, because they should be shipping out now. Okay, ask you your language, English, start. Legal stuff, yeah, I read everything, as we all do. Okay, so I'm gonna skip the Wi-Fi network. Okay, I guess I can't skip it, so I'm gonna pause here and come. Okay, now that the Wi-Fi is enabled, it's gonna ask you to, set up your phone, get everything ready. You can, set up your contacts and everything. Hopefully I could skip this stuff without a big problem and do it later. Wants me to sign in. I'm going to skip this for now. Just skip. Oh my god. So much stuff. Yeah, I mean, you probably should go through this. Use your location. I mean, you really can't get out of these things, because then you can't use any apps or anything like that. Fingerprints. I'm going to skip this stuff for now. But you can protect your phone with face recognition, fingerprint, which has a big fingerprint reader on the front, a PIN or a password. And then it goes through preparing the phone. And then having a Samsung account, I'm going to skip all this stuff. There's so much stuff. Okay, well, you're all set up. Then you get into the phone Wow, it's beautiful. Now it's not fully brightened or anything like it's not fully brightened or anything like that. And there's not a lot to choose from. Keep up with your favorite topics. Turn on. Okay, I'm going to skip that for now. So it's definitely Android. It's really quick. I don't want to get into too many settings, but I do want to play with the screen brightness. I want to turn Bluetooth off for now. I'm going to turn off that for now. Just want my regular everyday features. Okay. Usually on mine I could get a screen editor or screen diagnostic thing here where I could drag and drop like where the screen is, and I don't have that here. So for me, I guess I'm gonna have to go to the settings and go to display brightness and do it manually. Wow. So I could get pretty darn bright. Look at that. Like, it's so bright that the camera on that I'm using can't handle it. That is fairly bright. I mean, if I would just focus in on the phone and its brightness. Yowza. Adaptive brightness. So, I mean, there's the phone. It's just a phone like any other phone, where the meat and potatoes of this phone is its camera. Here's just auto zooming on what I have in front of me. Let's see how to get into the different camera modes would be cool to find out. 3x, 10x, oh my goodness, 3x, 1x, what's this one? Half, so zooming out with the widescreen. All right, that is fun. Now, how do you get into the 100 times? I mean, it's not going to be conducive to what we're doing here. Oh, there's a little wheel here. Oh my God. Can't wait to zoom in on something at 100 times zoom for no reason, just because I can. And you're wide. Wow, that is so cool. All right, so this is the Samsung S21 Ultra. Why are you getting this phone? You're getting this phone for the amazing cameras that you have here. You're shooting in 8K video. When you do shoot video, it's extremely bright, and it's got I think it's a Snapdragon processor, so it's really super duper quick. There's also let's see, was it Corning? It could be Corningware. I don't want to say the wrong people that make the, wow, look at this matte black finish. The Gorilla Glass, I believe that comes on the screen, so it does protect it from cracks and falls, although you would want to get a case. It is a little slippery. It is heavy. I would not want to continue to add to the weight of the phone, but you can only do so much. And you can see it is fingerprints, and it is reflective, although the camera does hide very well. The pixels on the phone are amazing. I have to play with it a little bit more, but I already love the abilities that I'm going to use with the camera features to take amazing photos. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this like first look at the phone. If you get the phone, I hope you enjoy it and explore it and get the most out of your Samsung S21 Ultra and 5G. Let me know what provider you decided to go with, because I do not yet have a 5G carrier, and I'm interested in what people are using for this phone to get the most out of it. All right, that's it for now. Take care.